Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Sir Worldwide. And I have the honor of being in the company of Mr. Bill Mongomery, who is a transportation specialist and technology specialist at the same time. And I remember a few years ago we were filming at a high school, and this was transferred right to NASA in Texas?
Yes, Houston.
In Houston, yeah, to NASA, and astronauts were talking to Bill and the students that he represented at the time. So you got a special guy here. I'm gonna let him take over.
Well, hey, thank you for having me. This is just a great honor. It's always a blessing to be in front of the camera and, of course, the worldwide network. I'm looking forward to people to see it all over the world, specifically the Philippines, which we have a lot in common. But anyways, he was talking about the high schools and NASA. This is what I do. This is what God's calling is, to get the information to the students, especially in America. One of the things that how I was able to get this connection with NASA is that my cousin, Katherine Johnson, who Taraji played, we lost it a little bit on the screen now. I'm not sure what happened, but I just want to make sure that
It's okay.
you're still rolling?
Yeah. Still rolling.
All right.
Good.
So one of the things that my cousin Katherine Johnson, bless her, she was 101 years old. She passed away. She passed away February 24th, 2020. And because of that, we're doing a tribute to her every year, which is called the Global Diversity Transportation and Technology Summit, and it's a fundraiser so that we can go to more high schools and bring the knowledge and the information about transportation and technology, which is STEM, and NASA helps us get involved with experts, and you can film that, you can watch it worldwide. It's just a great thing to be able to give back to the students, specifically at the high schools, 14 to 18. That's where I got my start. That's where I had some great mentors and teachers, and so I'm giving back my knowledge because of that. So I'd like for everyone to help. You can take a look at Hidden Pioneers, which is the team that I created, and we have Instagram, we have Facebook, and of course, this is going to be on Sir Worldwide's platform, YouTube, and things like that. So I'm just very excited about everything is for now. As you know, we just launched 4 humans to the International Space Station, which is short for ISS. It was a success with SpaceX and his Falcon X. Got us up there safely with NASA's guidance. And these are the things that we need to have the schools nationwide tune into when we do these launches. We literally should stop things and have everybody tune in just to see what's happening and how we can get more of our students right here in America involved with NASA. NASA stands for National Aeronautics Space Administration, and there's an Artemis mission. Okay, so back in the 60s it was the Apollo mission. Well, now in the 2024, 2023, you have the Artemis mission, and we're going to send a female back to the moon and a person of color, and we're so excited to be able to help with that, with the education that we have here in America, and getting the word out that everyone's involved. NASA has an internship, paid and non-paid, starting at 16 years old. A lot of Americans don't know that, and that's why I'm here to tell them. And starting at a GPA, which stands for grade point average, of a 3.0. Again, that's at 16 years old. And I like that what NASA's doing, because they have a focus within the high schools. You don't have to wait till you get to a college. We need to do it right at the 14, 16, 18 before they go to college. And this is the Hidden Pioneers mission to be able to do that. So we would love for you to join us. We have donations, we have fundraisers, and you can go to Hidden Pioneers. We have a platform and a school tour called Prime Motivation. So you can go to primemotivation.com and you can see what we do when we bring that tour to a school near you. One of our Hidden Pioneers is Mad Mike, and it's his birthday tomorrow actually, and this is one of the reasons why I'm here. And if you notice, I'm wearing the Mad Mike hat. I'm a hat guy, by the way. CSI Bill wears a lot of hats. So on this particular hat, you have an Air Force pin and you have a NASA pin. Well, Mad Mike was in the Air Force, and I was in the 82nd Airborne, the Army. And I'm also a veteran. At 18 years old, I was jumping out of airplanes in the 82nd Airborne. And that's another reason why me and Sir Worldwide have in common. I'm a veteran. He does a lot for the veterans. And it's all about helping America right here on our soil. You know, we really need to come together and we need to collaborate. That's the key. Now, what I tell specifically the black and the brown, you stick around, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily know what collaboration means. Well, a lot of people don't necessarily know what collaboration means, okay? Well, I'm going to tell you what collaboration, the simple version of CSI Bill, okay? It simply means food brings people together, okay? Especially chicken. Can't go wrong with chicken. But collaboration basically is like potluck, okay? Everybody brings some food. You can bring crackers, you bring water, but you got to bring something. You can't show up with nothing. Bring something to the table. It's called potluck with food. So that's how I'm able to explain what collaboration is, because that is a word that seems to not resonate with a lot of people. So if you go to the food, you go to a picnic, which brings people together, it's like potluck. So that's one of the things that I bring is this education. But when it comes to transportation technology, it's from a lawnmower engine all the way to a rocket, okay? It's an engine, and if we can teach our students how to use a digital multimeter, okay, we will rise to the occasion and we will get up to the speed of some of the other countries, because we're not really teaching kids in high school and college how to use a digital multimeter. And that checks for amps, volts, watts, and this allows you to work on electric vehicles. So there's going to be more down the road. I'm going to wrap this up, but I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to me. And again, CSI Bill, CSI stands for Common Sense Intelligence. Thank you very much. I'm out.